Greetings, Hoodoo family. It is so great to be with you one more time. Just a blessing to be in the land of the living one more day. So I hope this video finds you doing well. Family, today I want to talk to you about signs and omens in Hoodoo. And this is just a very quick overview. Signs and omens are a great part of Hoodoo practitioners' life. These are the old ways of our ancient and primitive ancestors that we continue today. And what got me started on this subject is last week, I went into the office, opened my door, and there outside the window was a big old eagle sitting on the ledge outside the window. And I wanted to get a picture of it, to get a video of it. And I tried to, just be as quiet as I could. And I thought I was being quiet, but I wasn't evidently, because that eagle slowly turned around and looked me dead in my eyes. And let me tell you, family, I could feel the power, the strength, the wisdom of that eagle. So that to me was a sign. At the time, I was going through a major challenge, and that was a sign for me to soar high to my goal, keep on moving forward, keep my eyes on the prize, stay focused on the big picture. Don't get lost in the details, the little things that really don't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. And if I have to go alone, be ready and willing to soar and go it alone in the situation. I received so much confirmation from that, but those are some of the standard meanings of when you see an eagle. But that got me thinking about how practitioners, we don't talk about this a lot in today's Hoodoo, but it is a big part of traditional Hoodoo. So I wanted to take this time and really just introduce you to this. Like I said, this is a quick overview. But I think the first thing you have to understand, everything in the universe has a story, has something to tell. It's up to you as a practitioner to see these things, from people and things to situations and events. Everything has something to be revealed. As a good Hoodoo practitioner, you should be skilled at reading signs and omens. Like when I seen that eagle, I knew what that eagle meant. Now, why do you need to know this? Because they help you not to waste your time on futile work or unworthy people. Also, signs and omens help guide you in the work that needs to be done. Now, there is a difference between the two, and people often confuse omens and signs, but you need to know the difference. So let's start with the sign. A sign is a symbol of something that has a specific meaning. You have to use your own interpretive powers to understand what it means and what it's relating to. A sign is not a prediction. It does not foretell anything. It is simply a meaning. When I seen that eagle, I had to use my intuitive powers to see what it meant to me in my situation, how it was relating to me, and I was able to do that. If a key, just some examples for you. If you see a key lying in the dirt that suddenly captures your attention, it represents the ability for you to open or unlock something. It represents freedom or enlightenment. If a feather, say you're walking and a feather suddenly floated down in front of you, it is symbolic of the spiritual realm. And on the other hand, should your attention be directed to maybe some chains, it means that there's bondage, there's captivity in a situation of your life. And for all of these, you would have to try and really interpret what these mean to you. Signs are frequently experienced in dreams, so you're always having to see what the sign is in the dream and how it relates to you. Now let's talk about omens. An omen is different than a sign. It is a prediction of what is to come. It has a set interpretation that doesn't change. It is the same regardless of a situation or circumstances. For example, if a butterfly flies into your home, this is a good omen. It means that something positive is coming your way. And that could very well be the spirit of one of your ancestors coming to visit you. However, if a bird flies in your home, it's the opposite. It means that something negative is about to occur, and that could be death, it could be illness, it could be some sort of misfortune. Either way, something is about to decline and end. Breaking a mirror is a bad omen that will bring a long period of bad luck to you. So these are some examples of omens. Now, family, sometimes omens and signs, these will happen to you without your asking, because your ancestors or God is trying to tell you something. And there are other times when you might want to seek a sign or omen in answer to questions that you might have or petitions that you'll have. So instead of reading some cards or other divination tools, you'd rather hear from the natural world. You want to hear from the universe. However, I just state, you really have to be open to receive messages and signs from the universe. And you got to learn how to do this without your personal biases. So, family, when something is pressing on your spirit, consider lifting it up to the universe and see what message you might receive back. Open yourself to receive the answers that will be revealed in unique ways, such as the activities of birds. Maybe after you present your question, you notice a certain formation of clouds in the sky, or the direction the wind is blowing really becomes prevalent to you. These are all signs or omens. These are responses to your answer. Our ancient ancestors were at one with the forest and nature around them. They used signs and omens all the time to guide them in their daily living. I can recall so many, my great aunts and uncles, my grandparents, they did this all the time. In these modern times, we might not be as in tune, but we certainly can still tap in. It's still there, available to us. We just have to apply ourselves and be open. So what I want you to do is pay attention to the behavior of animals, odd occurrences that might happen around you, and especially pay attention to your dreams. Family, keep a journal of these things because it helps to build your awareness, and it also increases your own intuition. So I hope this video has been helpful to you. If you'd like to learn traditional hoodoo, go check out my Hoodoo Basic Training textbook. It has everything you need to get started with hoodoo. It includes step-by-step instructions for everything because I know people want this. They need this because I really want you to have a good foundation in hoodoo. And there's lessons, there's quizzes, there's assignments, everything you need to get started. The link is in the description. And if you haven't already, go and purchase the 2025 Hoodoo Almanac. It has predictions for the year, many which have already come true, works that you can do to help you get through this year. And there's home remedies, there's hoodoo stories, there's hoodoo wisdom, spells, rituals, a lot of good practical information that you can actually use to help you. So these Hoodoo Almanacs are a collector's item. Start collecting them now. I do have the 2024 Hoodoo Almanac still available. As always, I appreciate you having an interest in traditional hoodoo and the ways of our ancestors. And I want to thank you for subscribing. I also want to thank all of my visitors who dropped by the channel today. Until the next video, keep on building good and positive things in your life.